warm welcome to Roy Halladay, Ryan Howard, and Rahul Monahan. And you said something that a lot of professional athletes don't say. You said, I'm so happy to be here. I have to pinch myself sometimes and to realize I'm in a Phillies uniform. Does it mean that much to you right now to be in this city and play on this team?
Yeah, it really does. You know, all spring training, it was kind of surreal. You spend that much time in one place. You come to a new place that you're excited about. You're excited about the team, and it really is. It's a great feeling. You don't want to go home every day because you're afraid you're going to wake up and go back to where you were. So
this one's for Ryan. When you were a kid, did you picture yourself here at all?
When I was a kid, did I picture myself here, standing in front of you answering this question? I kind of figured it might come along with the territory. So. When I was a kid, how old are you? 12, 13? 13? So next year I'll have a mustache.
If you weren't baseball players, what would you be?
Homeless, probably.
I'm with him. I always say, if you weren't a baseball player, would you be? I say I'd be in trouble, probably. So, not in a bad way, just in trouble. I don't know what I would do. This is all we really want to do.
Tell the truth.
Actually, I majored in communications and mass media in college, so I would probably be doing what Scott Palmer's doing right now.
Yeah, Ryan, what's your favorite $5 footlong?
It's a pretty good one right there. I'd have to say I'm a roast beef guy. I like roast beef.
Have you ever been hit by a pitch?
Steven, I have. I like your camera, first off, Steven. What kind of camera is that?
Here, let's go show Ryan.
Let's see. You want to take a picture of everybody? Yeah, Steven. Take a pic. Just get a pic of everybody. Everybody smile. Don't panic. Don't panic. All right, ready? All right, wait a minute. We ready? All right, everybody, cheese. That's a solid pic right there.
Nice.
Steven will email this picture to everybody in the room later on today. Thank you, Steven. I appreciate it, buddy.
Yeah, Roy, I know you just came here, but do you know how much we hate the Mets? And I don't know if you talked to your guys, but and then Santana's out there talking some smack. So hopefully you got the juices going already with the Mets coming in the East. Just know that we really hate them, so pressure's on you when you're up against them, buddy. It's really not a question, but do you understand how much we hate them?
I think he's got it, Mike. I think he's got it.
I do. I'm not a big fan of New York teams. But, you know, it's a fun place to play. You know, any of those New York places, they can get really loud and they can get really quiet, but I like it quiet.
Can I have your autograph?
She's going to get far in this world, I can tell you that.
Yes.
Go ahead. You got to have a question, though.
When you were growing up, did you always plan on playing for the Phillies?
Is that for everybody?
Yeah, it's for everybody. Go ahead and get yours.
Yes, if it helps me get out of this room alive.
I want to know what it feels like when you have 44,000 people say, Raul.
It's unbelievable. It's unbelievable. It really is. It's an awesome feeling, and you know, sometimes the hairs on my arms stand up as you're running out to the field, and something good happened, and you run back out to the field, and everybody's yelling, especially that section in left field. Unbelievable. I mean, it's incredible. So it's a great pick me up, and I appreciate it. Thank you.
You want to try it one time, just to get them ready for the first game at home? 1, 2, 3.
Now that you have Roy Halladay on your team, do you feel, and they say he's like the best pitcher, one of the best pitchers in the league, do you feel like any pressure to give him more support?
You know what?
What's your name?
I got to play against Roy for a long time in the American League, and in my opinion, he was the best. I'm not saying that because he's here. He was the best pitcher over there. So it was fun to face him because he was so good. And one of the bonuses was the game would go really fast. It was like a really fast game. It was going really fast, and the bad part was you were usually losing, but it was unbelievable, to watch him work, and you knew that when you're facing him, when you as a hitter, when you face the best guy, you get up for him, the night before, and you're looking forward to it, even though he's breaking everybody's bats after that. But it was a lot of fun. So I don't know that I think we're just going to do our thing. We don't have more pressure. We're just going to do our thing. If anything, it's great to have a pitcher of that quality on your club.
What do you feel when you have a good catcher behind the plate and you steal?
Oh, that's for me. I'm not used to these base stealing questions, so it's a whole new category for me this year. Wow. With a good catcher behind home plate? I think it makes it even better for me, actually. I think we have the best first base coach in all of Major League Baseball with Davey Lopes. And I mean, with what he's been able to do with just the run game on this team, he got me 9 stolen bases last year. And, with what he's done with Shane and Jimmy and Jason and Raul and everybody, I mean, it's just exciting to have somebody like that. And he just picks things up and he lets you know. So, I mean, as far as it being a good catcher, it's kind of a bonus. But, I mean, I think a lot of the credit's got to go to Davey over at first base.
Do you ever amaze yourself on how far you can hit a baseball?
Questions? Really? You got a question?
Yeah, sometimes. I think it's just, I think I get more of a kick out of the reaction from my teammates. Just seeing how they react to wherever the ball lands. So, I mean, it's fun because I get to jog around the bases. But
I was wondering if you guys played any other sports in high school?
in high school, I played basketball, football, and baseball. And yeah, I will throw it out there. I was in the marching band.
No, I played baseball. In Florida, you couldn't, the way that the seasons work out or something, we couldn't play any, they kind of frowned upon it on them, so you had to like kind of pick one, at least at my high school. No, baseball.
I played basketball and had one partial junior college offer to go, and I almost took it. And then I got drafted. My dad got really mad at me and said I had to go play baseball, so I ended up playing.
Being the fun-loving team that you are we going to see any pranks like the Kendrick goes to Japan move?
Abby, I'll say stay tuned. I'm pretty sure with this group of guys that something throughout the year something's going to happen at some point during the year. So just stay tuned.
Roy, we'll finish with this. What was the best prank that you've ever been a part of or saw in baseball? Can you think of one that stands out?
We actually did one to our middle infielders in Toronto. They gave me and AJ Burnett a hard time because we were working out together and stuff. And of course they lived together, drove to the field together. So we threw a wedding for them. We had the wedding cake with the two guys on top. We had tuxes with their numbers on the back, so we went all out.
Well, this is a love affair between the Philadelphia fans and the Phillies. Ladies and gentlemen, show your appreciation. Ronnie Howard, Raul Ibanez,